list tag and table tag. As we know that there are the list tag and table tag normally used to beautify your web page, to apply certain effects on the web page. That's why this tag we are using continuously. And today we are going to learn the list and table tag. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen here. As I told you that in last lecture we have been completed different basic tags, text formatting tags, and there are the other effect application tags of a HTML. All these tags nothing but the building block of your HTML language. Those normally used to perform the different types of web pages and create different types of static web pages. Static web pages are nothing but the web pages which is normally used to show the information on your website, and that information are not changed itself, or that information are not able to interact it with the user. If you want to change by the another user, if you want to make a certain modification into that particular information, that information are not able to do with the end users. Okay, whichever the developer only, but that developer are able to make certain changes with the help of those tags, whichever we seen till now. Okay, let's see here. Today's topics are the HTML list tag, and as we know that list tag is nothing but the whenever we are putting a certain important information onto web pages, that time we have to specify certain numbering format to that point. That's why that point has been highlighted mostly. And whenever we are giving the number, that is certain purposes behind that particular thing. Okay, that's why we are normally applying the certain numbers, certain bullets, or certain identification marks or symbol in front of the separate or specific text. Okay, and now there are the three tags which comes under the HTML tag list. First one is the unordered list, second ordered list, and third DL list. These are the three tags: UL, OL, DL. UL is the unordered list, means whichever the information we put onto our web pages, that information must be identified separately, specifically, but there is no need to provide any certain order, means which text has to be given first priority, which text has to be given second priority, third priority, so on and so forth. Okay, that's why unordered list only specifies the text with certain symbols, with certain what we said special character there to identify the given important text on our web pages. That thing is called as a unordered list. And whenever you want to specify the list with the order format, whether it is in increasing order or whether it is in a decreasing order, means that time the order is important for whichever the text, whichever the information, and whichever the number you want to show on our web pages. That time the order list tag is playing an important role. That's why UL specifies the unordered list. Generally, we can say that the bullets which we had in our MS Word or MS Excel, like that, the order list which is normally specify us to define the content with one ordered format. And second, third one is the DL. DL is nothing but the definition list. This is the special tag which is defined by the HTML list tag. That is nothing but the which is define the information about the whichever the term you want to show on our web pages. Suppose the term is called as a computer, and we use that term computer, and regarding the whatever the related information and important information which is formed with the term computer, that information are able to specify or show with the help of DL list tag, which describe all the terms which we have to introduce into our HTML code. Okay, and all those information we have to put, we have to show on our web pages. All these things are called as a list tag: unordered list, ordered list, and definition list. These are the basic tags come under the HTML list tag. Okay, let's see one by one. First one is the HTML ordered list, and as I told you, it is a collection of related items that have no special order or sequence, and that list is created with the help of UL tag enclosed between opening and closing angle bracket. This is the example of unordered list tag. Okay, let's see here. Doc type HTML is this particular program is concerned with the document type. HTML is a basic tag of HTML language. Head tag, which includes the title tag that defines the name of your web page. That is the HTML unordered list. This is the title of your web page. Then head tag closed here. Then starting the body tag. And as we know that whatever the content we want to show on our web pages, which may reside in between the opening and closing body tag. Okay, let's see here. Here is the opening order, unordered list tag, which is the UL. Opening UL. In between, we have to use the additional tag, which is the LI, opening LI and closing LI. Every time, whichever the content, whichever the text information, we have to show with bullets or with special symbol. That time, we have to put that content, whatever it is, in between opening and closing list tag. Means first one is the unordered list, opening tag, then list tag, first text is a beetroot, then closing list tag. Likewise, opening list, text is ginger, closing list tag. Then by using the same format, we put a text potato and then radish. After putting all the content, all the text here within the opening and closing list tag, we have to close the main list tag, which is the unordered list. Here we close the unordered list by using the opening angle bracket, then forward slash UL, then closing angle bracket. This is how we have to use any type of list tag, and this is normally concerned about the unordered list. Here we are providing the unordered list with the bullet. Then we close the body tag, then we close the HTML tag. This is the basic program which is normally used to define the unordered list of a item. Okay. For example, I'm copying from here and go to the HTML editor, which is a basic notepad. After opening this, after pasting the code from there, I am directly going over to the file menu, then save the notepad file after clicking the save as option, and I am saving the notepad file on desktop. The name of the file is unlist.html. As we know that every time we are saving the file with the extension .html, because when we put the extension .html, it will convert it to the web browser and click on the save option. Whenever this procedure we followed, we directly move to the desktop window and search for the unlist web file. Here it is, unlist web file. Then I am double clicking on it. After double clicking on it, it will show the result. Name of your web page is HTML unordered list, and the content which we shown here: beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. But this ginger, potato, radish come up with the bullet. This is a disk bullet which is shown on our web pages. By default, bullet is this symbol. Okay, but when we want to specify certain another type of bullet, likewise a square, triangle, pillar, or etc., any type of another symbol, if we want to use in front of this text given here, then what we did? Then we have to include additional attributes. That attribute is called as a type attribute. Whenever we use type attribute in between our program, that time that type attributes are come up with certain values. Likewise, in this program, the value is square, and this type attribute has to be enclosed within the starting unordered list tag. Unordered list tag come up with opening tag and closing tag, or starting tag or end tag. And whenever you want to put a type attribute in between them, please put that type attribute at starting unordered list tag or opening unordered list tag. In between, put an attribute type and specify their values. These values specifies normally the content which we have to show with the help of that bullet type. Suppose I want to show this by using the square. Only that content I am copy from here and go to the program, go to the unordered list opening tag, space here, and make certain changes. Here unordered opening tag, unordered list opening tag, then put type as a type as a attribute and square as a value, and directly go to the file menu and save the whatever the changes I made here by using the Ctrl S or by clicking on the file menu. Then again go to the desktop, clicking on the unlist, because already we have been made changes into the code written into the unlist program. Double click on it. Bullet, which is of square size. The particular changes we made, that is a into that type. Suppose you want to use here circle and go to the file menu and click on the save option, or press the button Ctrl S and goes to the unlist web browser again, opening the web browser. Let's see here, circle. Is it changed? Yes, it is, because the type attribute states us that whatever the bullet you want to show in front of the text, that may change according to the value you provide to the type attribute into the program. Suppose let's make another one change. If I want to use here disk, okay, go to the file, click on space, minimize, go to the unlist tag. Here it is, disk bullet appear in front of the text which we want to show on our web pages, and default bullet is a disk. This is the some of the example. We only made the changes into the existing program. I hope so you understand it. This particular example concerned with the unordered list. Okay, next program. This is about the unordered list. Next is a ordered list. And as we know that only the difference between the unordered list and ordered list is that the ordered list is come up with the content with in specific order. Okay, there the numbering is important, and that numbering is maybe from incrementing order or decrementing order. Okay, likewise, all the things are the same, only the tag names are different. In place of UL, here is OL. In place of UL, here is a OL. Generally, without copying paste from here, whatever the program we already had, we only made the changes into that. Opening that program, opening that program, what is the main changes given here? UL, in place of UL, use OL. In place of UL, use character OL for order list, and here make the changes in the name of your web page, that is a HTML order list tag. I hope you understand it, because I don't want to change the content given here, only changing the characters from UL to OL. UL for unordered list, OL for the ordered list. Let's go to the file menu, save the content, or press the Ctrl S button. Minimize the program, go to the unlist web browser or web page which we have been created already and made a changes in recently. Let's see that changes have been applied or not. Double click on it. Is it applied? Yes. Here we specify the orders: 1 beetroot, 2 ginger, 3 potato, 4 radish. Beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. This is the default numbering which we have used into the ordered list. If we want to put a Roman format numbering, or we want to provide small a, small b, small c, means small character numbering format, or capital character numbering format, means whichever the numbering format if you want to use, then what we have to do there? Only the difference is here, use the same type attribute which is used in the unordered list, only the values are the different. There we put the values are the square, circle, dix, etc. Likewise here in this particular program, we use type and put the value Roman numbering format or capital word A format or any other format, whichever you prefer. Okay, I am only using the type I. Type is equal to, go into the program, put in between the opening order list tag, paste here. Okay, I want to put all these content into the numbering format, but the numbering format may start with the Roman type. Save the file or Ctrl S, whichever you prefer. Then minimize it. After minimizing it, again go to the unlist web browser or web page. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means whichever changes made into that particular code that applied here. Okay, I am, instead of creating the whole program again and again, I only made the changes whichever I want to. Okay, again go to the program. I want to use as a small a, sorry, small a. File, save or Control S, minimize it, go to the unlist web tag. Let's see here. Changes has been made as per the code we written into the HTML page. A, B, C, D. Once again, let's use something different. I want to use small I numbering format. Small I means small Roman numbering format. File, save or Control S. Minimize it and go to the unlist web page which we have created already on, only made the changes whichever we need. Okay, numbering format like I, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means this is the called as a list, which is the ordered list as well as unordered list. Okay, these are the two important lists completed here. Next important type of list tag is the DL. What is the DL? Definition list, which is nothing but the important tag normally used to define the terms whichever we put into that, and that particular terms is specified or defined by the user themselves. There is no specific terms are predefined into the definition list. Okay, suppose you want to specify definition of computer, if you want to put a definition of your physics or any content, if you want to specify into the list format, that time we use the definition list tag, and whenever the definition list tag will come up, that may use these four tags. first opening definition list and second closing definition list. Likewise, the list tag we use order list or unordered list, opening order list and closing order list. Likewise, opening definition list and closing definition list. Then next important term, DT. DT tag is used to put term or define a term, not define term, only put the name of a term by using the DT tag. Okay, here it is comes up with the opening DT tag and closing DT tag. Means there we only put a name of your term. And second is the DD tag. Means whichever we contain which relates to that term all have to be put into the opening and closing DD tag. That's why whenever we are going to use the definition list tag, that time we have to use 4 tags there. First is the DL, main tag, definition list tag, opening and closing. Then DT, which defines or put the name of a term, which is also opening and closing. Then whichever the terms, text, information which is associated with the that term, that have to be put into the DD tag, that is a data definition tag. Okay, all these tags collectively used as a definition list tag, which is normally used to show the content in your web pages. I am copying the content from here. Control C. Go to the program. Control A, Control V. Okay, all these things are the same. Basic tag HTML, then title, then body. Main content is a definition list tag, opening, closing definition list. Okay, in which the term we have to specify a copy. The name of term put in between the opening DT and closing DT tag. Then the information which is associated with it have to put into the DD tag, opening DD tag and closing DD tag. The content which we are normally specifying here, black hot drink. Then second defined term, milk. Associated information is white cold drink. Simple, basic definition list program. File, save as DL list dot HTML and click on save option. Whenever you click on the save option, that particular program which is converted to the web page and it will show on our desktop window with name DL list. I think it is visible for you. Whenever you will click on this particular web page, double click or whatever you are follow, that time the output will be like this. HTML definition list is the title of your web page. Coffee is the term. Black hot drink is the associated information. Milk is the term. White cold drink is the associated information. Okay, all these things are called as a definition list tag. If you want to make certain changes here, suppose I want to make a bold it, then I use B tag for converted the text into the bold format. If I want to make the text into italic format, then I use I tag. Okay, closing I tag and making the changes. After clicking the save option or Control S button, I save, minimize it, go to the web page, DL list, and it will show the text we apply. Okay, this is up to your logical thinking, how you think and how you want to present. It totally depends on you. Okay, the main task of me is only teaching you what are the tags we have to be used into the particularly HTML, and it is all up to you how you are using that particular information, how you are using the particular tag. Okay, this is all about the list tag. And next and very, very important tag and last tag of your HTML up to your syllabus. This is not last tag of HTML, but according to your syllabus, this is your last tag. Okay, and this tag is the table tag. Means whichever the table or with whatever the format of table if you want to use into the web page that may able to use put with the help of HTML table tag. And we know that the table is come up with the rows and columns, and that tag also comes with the different sub tags. The main tag is the table tag. Through this table tag, we are able to create a table. Okay, and in between tr tag is normally used to create a row. Th tag normally is to create a or show the whichever the content we put in between the th tag, opening and closing, that is comes as a heading tag or header tag. We also say that means that particular information acts as a header. Okay, and next is a td tag. These td tags are nothing but the definition of that particular heading defined into a cell. This table is a mean, likewise list tag, order, unordered or destination list. TR is a creating a row. TH is a normally considered as a or specify as a heading of your table. And TD is the main content which you want to specify into that cell or under that particular heading. All these tags are collectively used to show or display a table. Okay, and by default the table heading tag is bold and centered, and table definition tag is regular and left aligned. Means whichever the content we put into the in between this, that should be aligned to left, and whichever the content we put into the th heading tag, that should be bold and put into the center of a cell. Okay, this is the basic key tag comes under the table TRTHPD. Okay, let's see the program. Okay, I am copying from here. Control C, go to the tag, control A, control C. Okay, let's see here. HTML, head, title are the basic tags, body also basic tag, and the tag which is normally used under the table, which is the table tag, opening table tag and closing table tag. In between the opening table tag, I use certain attributes: border, cell padding, and cell spacing. Cell padding and cell spacing is some of the attributes may use into the table tag. And what is the means of cell spacing and cell padding? Which are normally nothing but the use the adjust the white spaces in your table cell. Okay, and which is cell spacing means the attribute which defines space between the table cells, which is cell padding represents the distance between the cell border and content within the cell. Means in short, we can say that cell padding and cell spacing are the space which has to be adjusted within the cell, whichever the content we have to show into that cell. Basic tag is a table, border is attribute, cell padding is attribute, cell spacing are the attribute with specific values. Okay. TR for creating a row, and in between the TR, I use TH as a specifying the heading. First row, first name, TH opening and closing, last name opening and closing, age opening and closing. Which opening and closing? TH tag, which is a used to specify this particular text as a heading. After these three text information, I close one row, then create second row, TR tag. TD is whatever the TD tag we use, we specify the description of a particular heading or the value of heading we have to put in between the TD tag. Okay, Shashi Kapoor. Shashi is the first name, Kapoor is the last name, and 50 is the age. Okay, here we close second row. Then I created third row, TR tag, opening TR tag, then TD tag which specify the definition of a or data of a cell, Techstar, Neha, Shirke 24. These are the three rows we have been created, and in first row, first name, last name, age, content are showing, and all these content shown as a heading. and their respective information put into the second two rows, which is created with the help of TR tag as well as CD tag. CD is nothing but the cell definition tag where we put the information. Okay, this is all about the table tag. Next important thing which we have to do, which is the save the program by using clicking on the file, then click on the save as option. The name is table tag with HTML extension and click on the save option. Whenever you click on the save option, that program will be converted to the web page, and that web page is look like this. Whenever you click on the table tag, the web page will look like this. Double click on it. When you click on it, it will show this particular table. This is the border used with the border attribute. First name, last name, age acts as a heading, which is come up with the TH tag or header tag. We can say that. Okay. Shashi Kapoor 50, Neha Sirke 24. These are the used with the TR for creating a row and CD for putting the information into cell. That is, we also say that definition information about your respective heading. Okay, this is all about your today's lecture.